everybody. All right, just a reminder, no yelling out. The next step from this point on, yelling out, you're going to get shit on by the host. And then immediately after that, the host will just throw you out because he loves doing that. All right. On deck, Ellen Warsh. Coming to the stage, Casey Smith.
Thank you so much for saying no more yelling. I probably could not take it emotionally. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Casey Smith. If you could not tell, I am awkwardly tall. This is only amplified by the fact that my wife is awkwardly short. I am 6'3". She is 4'11". I know. When we hold hands in public and I start to kiss her, people go, "Hey, what is that man doing making out with that child?" All right, speaking of making out with children, my wife actually took me to my first Catholic Mass. I told her that, hey, we will go on the first Sunday, that I am not having a earth-shattering hangover. Okay, never mind. Let's go with the first day I do not have an earth-shattering hangover. 3 months later, we go to Mass. We finally show up. What the fuck is that? I'll be honest with you, people, this is the first time I'm doing stand-up. They did not tell me this was going to happen. Alright, I'm going to continue to try. I actually completely lost track. Oh yeah, okay. So, we're probably at the point where we're kneeling in the pew, and I'm really excited because, you see them do that in the movies, and I'm in the movies. And then after a few minutes, my knees start to hurt, and my back starts to hurt, and I'm going to turn to my wife and complain. But then I see a statue of the guy being nailed to a piece of wood, bleeding from the skull, and I'm like, I guess it could get worse. I'll keep my mouth shut. Alright, but after honestly with the church being around for 2,000 years, I thought they would have a more comfortable position to pray in. I'm just kind of thinking alongside the Muslims who get to pray in child's pose. I think that's pretty cool. But church also sucks for the reason that the food there isn't very good. I went there and they only had a single unsalted Ritz cracker. My wife and I stood in line for like an hour, and by the time we were getting closer and closer to the cracker lady, I started to notice that they started saying something, and my wife didn't tell me what to say, and I started to freak out. So I get up to the cracker lady, and I'm like, trick or treat! And I grab the cracker and I run. But being tall has other issues, especially when it comes to sitting on an airplane. One time I got the middle seat, one of the worst places to be in the world. I would rather be in the electric chair. But I'm sitting next to it, and a man sits next to me, and I can see that he has a metal prosthetic leg that's above the knee, and I can tell this because he's wearing shorts. And I get an idea. Hey man, do you think you could do? Can you take that off and put it in the overhead storage so I can have some more leg room? My flesh legs are killing me. I'm sure you understand, or at least one time did. Thank you so much, people. Thank
you. Casey Smith, stoked about his shitting on people without legs. All right, you guys, we've reached the last comic for the open mic. This is your open mic.